Happy Monday, everybody. It's beautiful out. Been working on this deck for over a month. Wanted to show you an interesting problem that is pretty common on the internet, where railings are really loose, right? Obviously, I know I took off the handrail and all that stuff, but this should not be moving like that. I've already tightened the leg bolts on all the posts, and let me take you downstairs and we'll take a look and see what's actually going on here. So as you can see, this plate has pulled away from the joists, and it looks like they just nailed it. So I think I've got a couple of different options what we can do here. One of the things I want to that was suggested that I try is to take some structural screws and just run right through the fascia board, through that front plate, and then try and tie everything back together. The problem with that is we've been trying to prime and paint this cedar, and it already kind of looks crappy. I still need to fill a bunch of holes, but I don't necessarily want to have a bunch of extra screw heads or bolt heads sticking out on that. We'll see. So I'm going to try to do something a little different today. What I'm going to do, and maybe before I go into that, we should talk about what's going on here. So this deck was built 8 years ago, and as you can see, there is significant rot, and that is pressure treat. So I don't know if they just had a bad batch or what the deal was, but taken about a week and a half, got all these stringers in place, did things that the original builder did not do, which was lag in this plate and added in some cripples and some structural bolts through. There's a plate on the other side of here too. Really just trying to tidy this thing up so it lasts us a couple of more years. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take one of these eyelets and bore it into the plate, and then use a winch, come along, strap or something, and pull that back together. And then once it's close together, we're going to use these angle brackets and these screws to keep it all in place. The goal here is to, when we have a bridal shower here in a couple of weeks, for all the gals that are going to be here, they can lean on here and not worry about this moving or falling off my deck. So let's get into it. Alright, so the plan is to drill a hole, half-inch hole, probably up here, spin this in, and then run a strap to this beam and suck this in. And then once it's sucked in, we can put some of these angle brackets here and hold it in place. So that's the current plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but you're going to find out if it works. So we're going to start with boring a 3/8 pilot hole, which I've already done. I've only gone through the joist. Now we can thread this in here. And I won't bore you with this. I'll get this all the way in here and then we'll check back in. So after you get it hand tight, the next thing you want to do is grab a screwdriver, or I'm using a 19mm wrench, and we're just going to turn it in as far as we can go. Okay, this is my setup. Strap hooked up around the beam, and we got some tension on here. I'm going to go up top, wiggle the railing and see if we can get this to suck in more, I'll keep doing that until she's flush, and then we'll see if we can get the screws and everything in the brackets in. So as you can see, it looks like it sucked it up quite a bit. I think the next thing I'm going to do, there's quite a bit of tension on there. I think I'm going to take this dead blow and whack it from the outside and see if I can get it to suck in all the way. You can see we still got a little bit of a gap here and there, and then down the line as well. So I think this is probably not, I was hoping it was going to get sucked in just with this one, but I think we're going to have to drill a couple holes and do this a couple of times. But safety is what we want to do, so I'll whack it with the dead blow a couple times and then we'll start hanging brackets. So I just hit it with the dead blow. As you can see, we're getting there. So I think what I'm going to do is put the brackets in now. So these are the brackets. Basically just plenty of holes for screws, and they're reversible, so you can do one on each side. Yeah, so I got them all in. I only needed to put in, I think it was 3 holes. I did one here, one there, one up here, one up there, so 4 holes. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's go upstairs and check and see if the railings are good now. Okay, so you can tell this joint right here is where it was gapped big time. It's sucked in all along through here. And if I grab the railing, much better. Yeah, it still moves, I get that. But the plate will go on and it'll be a lot stronger. I think we'll call this one a win. Well, I gotta get back to this monthly long project. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.